Hello, welcome to another Wigan Walks. It is late summer, it is 17:17 and we are at the back entrance of Haigh Hall and we're about to go on a walk. Can't be too long because it goes dark at 7, so this is going to be a quicker walk than usual. Anyway, let's crack on. So, already I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I'm lost right at the very beginning. Oh my word, because you know what they say, things can only get better, well, maybe not. Ooh. So the plan for this walk is to go past the Windmill, now I know where it is, and follow the road up to Aspull, and then walk down into Aspull, and then cut across, turn right, back down to where the end of this road is. So it's not overly complicated, but as it's rained a lot recently, I am trying to avoid footpaths that are not macadammed. So yeah, we'll see how far we get. We might extend it slightly if we can. This is a field where I saw them deer a few weeks ago. No sign of any life apart from a rook or something similar. Even though it's not autumn yet, we are starting to get some autumnal colours breaking through in some of the trees. It's going to be very interesting to see when the majority of the leaves are yellow, orange, red. Here we can see where they've got up to with replacing the railway track for the 15-inch railway, which is currently undergoing redevelopment, and a rebuild and will be open hopefully 2027. To see more details about the railway line, then keep an eye on Wigan Walks. Been covering it for a while now. I forget how long this road is at times. Just goes on and on and on. Although the view's really nice. Very peaceful as well, considering the weather we've had recently. And we've got the wall for the walled gardens. Again, I've covered stuff on Wigan Watch, what's going inside one of the walled gardens. It's got to be seen to be believed. So we're in sight of the Windmill, but we're not there yet. So at this junction here, near this big posh house, we turn right. So made it round the corner. We're now walking up to where the Windmill is. I'll give you a time check when we get there. So I was walking up here and I noticed these trees that are in a circle. There's 5, there's not the 6 little one and 4 or 5 big ones. And then I noticed inside is a concrete lump, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So let's have a look on the overhead photograph. This is what I do for Wigan's Lost History. I wasn't planning on doing that today, but here you go. And then have a look at the map. And those trees are surrounding an old pit. And this pit was old even before the map was made. And this map is old. And they've put a massive concrete lump on top of it. Seems a bit... Yeah, no, we've got a pit here. What we'll do is put something heavy on top of it. So anyway, if you come back to the picture we've got now, and yeah, you can see that it's been marked by a circle of trees. Who would have ever known in this peaceful landscape that there would be a mine shaft literally at the side of the road? It's insane. Right, there's a footpath going into the field. Yeah, one of these styles. I'm not very good at these. There's a lot of moist cow pats in here, or bull pats, or whatever you call them. So I'm watching my step whilst walking closer to the old mine. Oh my god, stinks as well, and I've got no sense of smell. So there you go. This was, once upon a time, a mine shaft. And no, I'm not standing on it. You can roughly see a bit of a circle, can't you? In the grass, very rough, but there is like a circle going on. But anyway, that's not what it's all about, is it? I'm going to go back, try not to stand in anything unpleasant. 1741 at the Windmill, which we found out used to deliver water to the brewery up in Haigh, which is behind it. We're going to crack on. So I've never been up this road before, but I'm pretty sure it's going to bring me out near the church in Old Aspull. I'm not 100%, but I'm 90%. So we've got the Windmill. We're near enough next to it now, and directly opposite is this house, which is going to overlook the Windmill. That's going to be a view, isn't it? There are some amazing houses around here, I ain't gonna lie. So there's a representation of the Windmill, and we are, unsurprisingly, in Old Aspull, which is, well, old and an Aspull. Can't think of anything else to say, really. So it's the Balcarres Arms, not to be confused with the Earl of Balcarres Arms, as we look down the road into Aspull. 1746 so far. And don't forget, we have had a bit of a diversion for the pit. So here we are at the remaining air shaft in Aspull. I think we've covered this before in the summertime. Anyway, it's 1752, so we will keep going. This is new. They were at war and they dug the trench. Oh, there's been issues with travellers on there. Would imagine probably travellers, to be fair. I don't think we're particularly at the stage yet where we're digging trenches in Aspull. So yeah, don't panic. We're not at war yet. Interestingly, and I'll cover this on one of my Wigan history things, used to be a railway line running through here which went past the shaft, but we'll be showing that on a Wigan's Lost History, and it came from diagonally over there where the pit is, which we'll show again on another histories programme. So we've got this wooded area here, which I think I mentioned on my last walk, as we head down towards the roundabouts. So that heads us down to the roundabout, but I'm going to go this way on Holly Road and go past Pirates Play Centre thing and cut through basically and cut the roundabout out. It's a slightly longer road than I anticipated, I'll be honest, but we're nearly at the end, I think. That's quite a statement, isn't it? Anyway, I think we're nearly at the end of this. So 1804, and I'm on the main road near them cottages. What I didn't realise was the Norrow cottages down there as well. Anyway, crack on. So this is what I refer to as dangerous corner, because I don't know, people seem to cut the corner or go wide depending which direction they're going in. That's part 2 of dangerous corner. You go back to part 1 there as well. I always feel uneasy on this stretch of the road when I'm driving. You see it on the live streams I do usually Tuesday nights. One thing I do like is I like it when there's a change of plan. And look at this. Crawford's Woodlands Trust. A wooded area. I've had a look on an old map. It was nothing but a field back in the past. But now it's a wooded area. And, more annoyingly, It's a bit marshy, but more importantly than that even, it joins up with a footpath on a road that I kind of walked down and thought there's nothing down there, and it turns out there's an actual footpath down there. This is very marshy. This is why I said I wasn't going to walk through the woods, because we've had quite a bit of rain recently, and yeah, it's a little bit muddy. ASMR of me walking through mud. So, never even knew this wood existed though, but here we go. I feel like I'm the only person for miles. I'm not, because I can hear cars going past, but you know what I mean. I was going to go down, jump on the canal and then walk up, but this seemed, for a very short period of time, a better idea. Now, looking at the overhead view, it looked like it opened up into some kind of fieldy thing, which then joins onto the footpath that I also didn't know existed, which I now know exists because I looked at the overhead view, which I should have looked at when I was... Anyway, I'll shut up now. So yeah, this is a very nice wooded area. Squelchy, squelchy, squelchy. This doesn't look good, this looks like a dead end. Unless it has a sharp turn to the right. A bit like the... oh no, not like the government. Well, not yet anyway. Alright, this is like marshland. Brilliant. So I'm now walking on a footpath in marshland. After heavy rain in autumn where no one else is around. Perfect for deer though. I might bump into a deer or two. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate on walking and not talking. I was talking about deer a minute ago. I've not seen any, but I do remember a couple of years ago, might be even longer now, I was driving on that road at night and I come around a dangerous corner and a deer ran across from the left to the right and probably ended up in this area. I didn't hit it, it was quite a way off, but yeah, it's the first time I've seen a deer in the area as well, ever. It was like the middle of the night, well, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, on a road. Not what you expect to see deer, is it really? But yeah, I'm quite liking this, it's quite nice, apart from the mud. I think this is where it might join up with the main footpath. Indeed. So we've got multiple footpaths. We seem to go to the same destination apart from that one, which cuts across a field, but I'll leave that for another day. So that one seems to go to the same place this one goes to, and that's where I've just come from. And again, so peaceful. Actually, I can see, is that 2 gates? So maybe there is a slight difference. Or is it just... No, it's the same footpath. As we can cut across here. And that brings us out here. Or alternatively, we could have cut through here. And that brings us out here. Decisions. Okay, decision made. We're not going that way. We're going to go this way. The other way takes you back up to the church in Aspull, which, if I'd have known that, I'd have used that footpath. Having said that, I did discover something interesting on the way down, which I will cover in, like I say, another Wigan lost history, Wigan Borough lost history. Gotta get it right now, and people get upset. This incidentally used to be an old railway line. Yep, I know. There's hundreds of them, and yeah, I feel like I've covered a lot of them, but there's still a lot more to go. Right, I have been down here before. Oh God. Yes. I think one of the Wigan Walks I did was in this area. Because, ironically, that's where we started this walk. But, first of all, I'm going to have a look on this bridge. Because this bridge appears to be, on the map, anyway, an old railway bridge. And there you go. So there's no river. I just assumed it was a river. Never occurred to me that it was a railway bridge. So somewhere else we need to explore. Probably need to get some proper walking boots as well for that. Because I think I've got wet feet. Ugh. So anyway, yes, I always thought this was a river. But it's not. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Just look at the sun shining through the trees, isn't that pretty? And check out the other Wigan Walks playlists. Also have a look at Wigan Watch playlist, of which there's many years of those. And then also we've got Wigan's Lost History, Heritage, Working Title playlist as well, where we do the map thing and we discover many old pits, many old mines, many old stuff that people are not aware even existed, even though some of them have only been gone for around about 50 years, which in the scheme of things isn't very long at all. Anyway, that is it for this Wigan Walk. A nice round walk we did. Bumped into two people, well, a couple and a dog twice. So obviously this walk has been done. They were doing it in reverse, to be fair, but this walk is a popular walk with people. So yes, I would like to thank you for watching, if indeed you still are. And at 1822 I will see you again next time. Until then, goodbye.